Yeah, I'll be back at some point, maybe. I don't know. I might die. Love you. One thing I don't have to do today, though, is make my own trainer. That's because my boy Garrett's done it for me. Roll the footage. Garrett's done something that is more and more common, which is people within the community making their own knives. Now, I think that this is the new meta, and I think it is the best thing possible. Literally, like, the best thing possible. The reason why it's so important, what Squid, what Garrett, and all these other makers through basically Reddit are doing, is it's separating out the community from the makers. It's changing, as I said, the meta. Now though, we have even people that started as hobbyists and now are graduating up into becoming their own makers. I mean, I still kind of like BRS, but one of my favorite things about Garrett is how much he talks shit on BRS.
I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. I think the bare bones is garbage. It's overpriced. Everything about it turns me off, so.
Basically what I'm trying to say is I like the direction that the knife community is going in, where people are taking it upon themselves to improve the things that they need to see improvement in. It's the only way we can grow. Hi, my girlfriend's mad at me. I need to get flowers. I want like sunflowers, but then she also likes roses, but I feel like the color scheme doesn't really go with that. Now it looks to me like he completely CNC'd this trainer, which is really, really cool. There are added benefits to it, and then there also are kind of some downsides. We're gonna get into content right now. Snappy. Alright, we're gonna get into the likes and the dislikes of this knife next. I'm gonna start with the dislikes because that's kind of how I am. The only real issue that I have in terms of like how it affected my experience with it flipping was the spine. The spine is chamfered, which is kind of why I think the whole thing was CNC'd, and I found that when I was flipping it, it kind of would pinch a little bit. Indentations here, I forgot what these are called. Someone comment down below and teach me this again because I forgot. When I'm chaplaining, sometimes it will pinch when I go into a twirl. I can't talk today. Another issue, like just one thing is like I would like to see more grip on the handles. You know, besides that, I mean the blade's kind of fat. It's gonna have this odd recurve Bowie Tonto recurve Bowie OSP variation of a trainer blade, but not really sure. That's subjective though, it's whatever. One thing that I really do appreciate about this trainer is the attention to detail. If you look in the blade, every hole is countersunk, and OSP kind of did a post about this with his blades, and he said that the reason why he does that is because people that knock off his blades in China and stuff don't want to take the extra time for manufacturing in order to do that. You know, it shows that he really did put time into the details with this design. If you look on the handle, there are two there's grip here, and that's where most of us will grip it with our index and our thumb. And so it shows that, you know, obviously Garrett's a flipper, because it's there and you flip with them. I found myself gripping these a lot and almost searching for it, so I can flip without looking at the knife a lot easier. The bias is definitely rear. It's definitely a rear bias knife. It carries its momentum incredibly well, but I feel sometimes it kind of gets away from me and it can kind of like gain too much momentum. So if it was a little more neutral, that'd be nice, but I think I would attribute to the spacers. It's obviously Zen pin and latchless by default. I think that that is going to become a trend. I really hope it starts becoming a trend because I love, it's how it should be. Come on. There's another thing. These hardware, they're huge. T10 Torx. Thank you, my man. I also like his kind of like, almost like brass knuckle logo. A face opening its mouth with 3 eyes. I haven't slept, so whatever. I haven't tuned it though, so I'm not gonna hold it against him, but nipple's a little tough. Little bare bones V1-y, just a little bit. That width, can you see that? Yeah, ooh. I don't know why they come so close together. I'm assuming it's the distance. Last but not least, does it flip? The bias is definitely rear biased. A heavy rear bias. Final version is gonna be like a recurve Tonto, and it's gonna have D2 for the handles, and then there's gonna be bushings. His Instagram is right there. Follow him. Check out his reviews too. He has really good reviews up too. I'm trying out new cameras. I'm trying out new setups. I'm trying to get more consistent content out. I'm super busy. I'm like sweating right now. I love you guys. But honestly, like my old vlogs, it's nice to go back because like at least people had a little bit of a backbone back then where they would actually kind of roast me. Like if you're gonna really like lay into me, like come on. Come on. There are definitely pros to him seeing it fully, which I'm pretty sure everyone does, and obviously cons. We're gonna get right into that. I should probably put some content to this vlog.